Okay, so welcome back to the channel. It's your girl F5 newbie. You could just call me noob, newbie, F5, no matter, whatever. But just welcome to the Squishy Squad. Yes, I'm calling you Squishies because I finally thought of a name for you little turds. Y'all are now called Squishies. There could be only one noob, and that noob is moi. So I'm the queen noob, and y'all are the little Squishies. So back to what I was saying. It's gonna be a story time, a short story time, because I don't want to make this long and boring. First grade. Let me repeat that so you understand. I was a first grader at this time, and you probably have thoughts about, oh, what could this possibly be about? Trust me, it's probably nothing that you're thinking about, but I was on a bus going home, and this kid who sat across from me on the bus, who was like a third, fourth grader at the time, we got into an argument. Do I remember what the argument was about? No, I don't at all. My memory is short, and I literally focus on things that I actually care about. So, we had an argument, and this kid, at his stop, he gets up because his stop was before mine. He decides it was going to be a good idea to look me dead in my eyeballs and honk a loogie straight into my face. Sounds gross, doesn't it? It sounds really, really gross. It happened to me. I've never been spat in the face. My English is trash. I've never been spat in the face before. Like, that was literally the first time, and I was a first grader. Like, what in the world? You're supposed to be setting an example, and you spit in my face? How dare you? I was crying, as any first grader should be, because you've been spat in the face. It's the most disgusting thing ever. Well, not ever, but, like, it's really nasty, and it's like, why would you do that? I don't even understand how the argument escalated into physical abuse. Because I was a first grader. If I were to fight him, I would not have won. He was bigger than me. And I was angry that this whole third or fourth grader honked an entire loogie into my face. And what made it worse was that it was literally by my eye. It was like in the the corner of my eye. The one closest to my nose bridge, but crud. So I've been bullied every year I'm in school, and every time I go to the teacher, they're like, oh, you're a big kid now. You can stick up for yourself. You got this. I'm like, okay. I mean, you want me to stick up for myself, I'm going to handle it my way. So, apparently, when I handle it my way, I get accused of being aggressive. Which doesn't sound understandable to me. Like, how do you want me to handle it, but you don't want me to handle it my way? Of course, this obviously was going to happen. Like, I literally witnessed an entire fight at my school because this kid had been getting bullied for so long, and the teachers weren't really doing anything about it. So the dude was taunting him at recess. I was in like the 6th grade. No, I was in the 5th. No, 6th. No, 5th. I don't remember. Whatever. So this dude was taunting him at recess while playing tetherball, and the kid, he was like, I'm tired of this. So he ended up literally pouncing on the dude that was taunting him. They got into an entire fist fight because the dude wasn't going to stop bothering him. And I was just looking from afar like, see, that's what you get. You shouldn't have been bothering him. You don't know what's going on with him. You don't know anything about his life. You just, oh, he's a kid. He looks like a vulnerable target, so I'm going to just, pick at him. And, yes, they both got in trouble for fighting. Crud. They both got in trouble for fighting, of course. I mean, they don't tolerate that. But, like, I hate when the kid tries to stick up for himself that's being bullied, and they instantly get in trouble. Which I've seen memes about this. Like, oh, you stick up for yourself, you're getting in trouble. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Make it make sense, Because I stuck up for myself so many times. I got, like, 3 detentions in one school year. Did I serve any of them? No, because I'm a rebel, duh. So, anywho, no. So, another story time, I guess. It's short this time. Shorter, I guess? I don't know. I'm going to try to plan this out a little bit more because I end up losing train of thought. But So we were doing a math project, and we were divided into groups. Why the teacher put me in a group with the people that I don't like, I will never know. Anyways, so we were divided into groups, and we were working on a group project. Duh. So there was this girl in my group who ended up mocking me for some reason. Why? I don't know. She was basically trying to roast me, and her roasts were pretty trash. She was just a trashy person. She smelled like trash. So the last thing she want to do is roast someone when she looked the way she looked. You know how teachers make up lies about how you did something and you really didn't? I have a story about that too. These teachers nowadays, like, they seem like they really don't like their job. If you don't like their job, why are you a teacher? Like, I don't understand how I look like an easy target. Like, at any moment, I could probably snap and throw a chair across one of these kids' faces. But I don't want to do that because I'm not a juvenile delinquent, you know? I mean, even though I tried to do that in kindergarten, but we're not here for that. So, back to what I was saying. I was in the 4th grade. Wait, not 4th. It was 5th or 6th. I want to say 5th grade because we were learning about percentages, I believe, and we were doing a math project on it. So there's this girl who was trying to not politely, but like roast me because she didn't like me. I don't understand why. Like, we always had beef that year, and I don't understand why she didn't like me. Like, I barely knew her. Guess it's because I didn't pay her mind, and I didn't like her like that, and like, she wanted snacks from me one day, and I didn't give it to her. I don't know. You know how these weird kids are. Like, they don't mess with you 1 minute, but as soon as you bring out some hot Cheetos or a bag of sunflower seeds, they're all like, oh, can I have some? No, you don't like me, Sally, so why would I give you anything? Anyways, so like I was saying, oh, come on. So anyways, like I was saying, she was trying to roast me, and I was like, can you leave me alone? The girls that were in the group wasn't saying anything to stop her. They were laughing, like giggling. And I was like, can you leave me alone? Like, I'm extremely annoyed by now. She kept going. And I'm just trying to do my job, you know, whatever. She kept going and going and going and going. So I was getting really annoyed. Like, when I get... I'm annoyed. When I get frustrated, I get frustrated. So that's what brings me to the fact where my 4th grade teacher was telling me that I need to see a therapist because I have anger management issues. I don't have anger management issues. Your class has anger management issues. I'm dealing with their, you know, nonsense 24/7. Well, not 24/7, like 7/5. But yeah, so I don't understand how that came to be. Like, I have anger management issues. I don't have anger management issues. First off, I have an issue with the bullies and you not doing your job. So anyways, so she was trying to roast me, and it wasn't going as well as she thought it was. Because at this point I was getting mad, and I started yelling at her. And then the teacher comes around. She's like, why are you yelling? I was like, because this little snot-nosed little brat is over here trying to roast me, and I'm trying to get my work done, and she's annoying me. So the teacher was like, you need to go outside, talking to me. And I was like, so you're not going to do anything about her behavior? I feel like she was racist now that I think about it. I'm not trying to bring race into it, but I feel like she was racist now that I think about it. Because I brought up to the fact that Elvis Presley is racist, and she was like, oh, no, he's not. I was like, yeah, he is. He's like openly racist. So I was like, yeah, she's racist. So anyways, so I go out into the office. Well, not office, the hallway. And when I get mad, I got mad. So I like slammed the door. And I slammed the door so much that year that a piece finally broke off. Oh, so many stories about being bullied and the teacher's not doing anything. It's the same old, same old, same old. Like, come on, people, do better, you know? How are you gonna advocate against something but not actually take action to work hard for that cause? Like, it just doesn't make sense. But anyways, so yeah, so I'm starting to hate life. So after lunch, she pulls me over to her desk and gives me a detention for apparently being aggressive with another student. Now, nothing got physical. I just yelled at her to leave me alone. But I got in trouble. I was like, so you're not going to give her detention for bullying me? Because they had this whole speech during the school year. Well, my teachers had a whole speech during the school year about people bullying, and if we catch you bullying, you're getting in trouble. I wasn't bullying. I was sticking up for myself to be left alone, and I get in trouble for apparently being aggressive because I yelled at her to leave me alone. She acted like I literally grabbed this girl up by her throat and slammed her face in the wall, which I could have if I was strong enough. But like, I could have, you know, but I didn't. But I could have, but I didn't. So anyways, so I got a detention. She didn't get a detention. I know good and well she didn't get one. If she did, oh well, that's her fault. She shouldn't have been bothering me. But I don't understand how I got a detention and I was sticking up for myself. I don't understand how the person that's getting bullied gets a detention for sticking up for themselves. It just doesn't make any sense. So, yeah, there's that. Another story time about how this kid in the same class, the same year, he got accepted into like an honors class, not honors class, but like a AP math course class, because he was like one of the smartest math kids in the class or whatever. And I don't understand how I didn't get one, because my grades were better than his. So he was accepted, I guess. And I was like, congratulations. And, you know, lightly patted him on the back. Lightly. My teacher, she was like 26 at the time. I don't know if she's blind or something, but she literally said, "Did you just punch him?" What? Where did you see me punch this kid? I have no reason to punch this kid. He has done nothing to me. I was congratulating him. Why would I punch someone for not doing anything to me? What sense does that make? Anyways, she was like, "Did you just punch him?" Like, no. She was like, "I just saw you punch him." She was young, dumb, and blind. Let me just tell you that. And I was like, it was her first year teaching too. I was like, I did not punch him. You did not see that. You just want to see what you want to see. And she was like, "I'm giving you like a detention, or I'm sending you to the office, blah, blah, blah." I got suspended for an entire day because of her lies. So I was sent to the office. I was suspended. It was probably like the last week of school. I was suspended for like an entire day. Like, I think I was suspended for like Friday, because this had happened on a Thursday. And bro, when I tell you I was angry, I was angry. Like, I was being very passive aggressive towards the teacher. And it was a field day when I came back to school. I was being very passive aggressive towards her, and I was being extremely petty. So I was like, I came up to her and I was like, "I did not punch him in the back." And she was like, okay. 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 I'm gonna show you okay. So anyways, I'm telling her that I didn't punch him in the back, that I was simply congratulating him. And she's like, okay. And then my mind was like, so you believe me now, after I've been suspended for a day, and you didn't have to think. And the day was the fact that we had a whole classroom grill where we could bring like hot dogs and stuff. And like our own hot dogs, our own burgers, our own snacks, whatever. Because we was consistently having like a snack party. Because it was the end of the school year, you know? Anyway, so I was mad that she had believed me like on field day. But I couldn't come to the party because of the simple fact that she said that I punched some kid in the back and I didn't. I feel like she said that just so she could find an excuse for me not to be at the grill out, I guess, whatever. I was mad. I was heated. Now that I think about it, I want to cry because it's just so much trauma, I guess, whatever. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching.